Hey folks, just continuing with my review, episode 7, season 6, Game of Thrones. Still in the Riverlands, and I just wanted to move on to covering the Blackfish at River Run. Now, I really appreciate the fact they did this scene the way they did because we had this whole build up over this course of this whole series, especially in this season leading up to this episode, where they talk about the Blackfish. He's a legend. He's this great warrior. He's you know, cold as steel, hard as iron. He's the kind of commander you want leading your forces or leading at least some of your forces. And if he could come north, and he could really contribute to the Stark cause and all that sort of stuff. And they did not disappoint. I appreciate his the actor's portrayal and the way it was written because it showed that he knows the situation, he knows what he's up against. He knows that very well he could die. I mean, the Riverrun is surrounded, and Lannister showed up with 8,000 soldiers from what I got in the scene, and they presumably have the technology to breach the walls if they can get over that moat. But you know, I caught it's like I caught the fact that they also refer to Jamie as Kingsley. He's known as, I mean, the Blackfish is known as the Blackfish for his own reasons. I mean, he's a Tully, and he refused to get married. So it's kind of the whole black sheep thing. And he's it's great war. He's shed a lot of blood. He's a great fighter, and you could definitely tell the Blackfish. He has a very practical and what's the word? I think incredulous outlook. Like he's not about to be tricked. I mean, even if the Lannisters under Jamie were to hold to their sort of deal, like, okay, you surrender, we'll spare your men. I mean, not only have the Tullys shown that that they really are committed to this northern cause still. That even if Robb is dead, the Stark forces are the war is not over. The Stark forces are, in a sense, there through the Tully forces. The war isn't over. They've shown that they're committed to that. And even if the Lannisters, under Jamie, who has gone through this whole, are still going through this whole redemptive arc, even if they didn't kill the Tullys at that point, you know, it's uh, it's more likely the Freys to do that. I mean, the Freys are the kind of house they've only risen to power either through, you know, uh, like more recently backstabbing and conniving and intrigues and that sort of thing, or they just happen to be able to claim the right land or own the right land and build the twins over that so they could control the crossing of the trident, I believe it is. So the Blackfish knows that in all likelihood I'm probably gonna die, my men are probably gonna die, but we might as well go down and in fighting and take as many of you guys with us, because if the Lashers do take River Run and they do kill the Blackfish, they do kill his men, like he put it, hundreds of my men will die, thousands of yours. They could turn into a Pyrrhic victory so that the Lannisters wouldn't be able to raise another army. At least they wouldn't be able to raise another army for the longest time. Same thing with the Freys. And it could create a power vacuum, which in the long run could essentially, lead to a sort of a vengeance for the Starks and for the Tullys themselves. So, I appreciate how they portrayed him. They didn't make him look like a fool. They didn't have him killed off right away, because I was afraid that from the preview that Jamie was going to live up to his name as a Kingslayer, or if it wasn't him, it would be some Frey or Lannister soldier, kind of like when Jamie was fighting Ed Stark in the streets of King's Landing. There was that overzealous Lannister soldier who stabbed Ed from behind. I was afraid something like that was going to happen, just for pure shock value. Like, oh, we built up this character, he's supposed to be such a badass, and then, well, look, he's dead. But I really want him to go down fighting, kind of like Constantine, the last Byzantine emperor, went down fighting when he was defending Istanbul, or was not Istanbul, was back then Constantinople. So, I'm gonna get into predictions later on for episode 8, but I see that as being a case where he goes down fighting by like a Pyrrhic victory, and they kind of they've built it up, they've shown his attitude and his take on things, and Jamie Lannister's hesitation and his change in character. So Anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully I cover everything in this little, section. Um, Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. Really appreciate it. And you guys have a nice day. Thank you.